Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slain Hope, and I got another video for y'all. In this video, I'm going to be discussing how black single mothers are one of the main reasons of the destruction of the black community. And I know a lot of y'all gonna be triggered, and that's okay, because I want y'all to take the information that I'm about to share with y'all personal, right? I want you to feel attacked. Because oftentimes when people feel attacked, it's the only time that they react and they take care of business. So don't get mad at me. You know, just hear my words and think about them before you go out there and make some stupid decisions like some of your peers have made. Now, I got 3 videos that I'm going to show y'all, and I'm going to have some commentary attached to them. And then I'm going to explain to you how single mothers have been destroying the black community for the last 50 years, you know. And of course other things have happened and taken place, but I'm definitely going to get into it. And you know, black women are always talking about how smart they are, but ever since our women have had freedom to sexuality, or freedom to choose, or to make some certain decisions, or to bring about their own destinies, they just, most of them, not all of them, most of them just keep making stupid decisions with their freedoms, right? So sometimes it's hard for me not to even question, are you really smart? Or do we need to go back to the times where man made decisions for you because of the stupid shit that you've been doing? But anyway, so I want to talk about the reason why I go so hard on the sisters is because it's this. It's your body, your choice. Your body, your choice, right? Yeah, we could sit here and talk about the men, and men should have discipline. They should. You should be mindful of where you place your seed. Stop just laying around with anybody and ejaculating on them. It's not cool. And when you do have children, take care of your responsibilities. But why are these men not adequate men? See, we always got to go to the why and dig deeper. And it's usually because those men who are doing that, impregnating women without care, right? And they just don't care. Those are usually men who came from single parent households. If you look at most of the gangbangers, they're most likely men who came from a single mother household. If you look at crime in the neighborhood, 85% of the men serving time in prison came from single parent households. This is a trickle down effect. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I'm shedding light on the baby mothers, because it's your body, your choice. You decide who you lay down with. You decide if that man goes into you unprotected. And then you have the last say so if you want to have a child. If I accidentally ejaculated in you, and hypothetically, it's accidentally, right? Let's just say the condom popped, and I tell you, I don't want to have the child. It's your decision, because it's your body, your choice, and you have the last say so. I could literally tell you, I don't got the money, you know, I'm messed up. And it's your decision. And you could sit there and say, well, I'm having a baby with you or without you. And a lot of women do shit like this, right? So because you have the last say so, regardless of me as a man, what my decision is, this is why there's going to be a little more level of responsibility on you. It's only right. For example, if I'm an artist and I go to a music label, right, and I sign a faulty contract because I didn't read it, or maybe I couldn't afford to get a lawyer to go over it with me, and I signed a faulty contract, it's crazy, you know, it's just a bad deal for me. Whose fault is it? Is it the label for giving me a bad contract? Or was it my fault for not reading it properly, or figuring out some way to be able to get a lawyer to help me go through it? Of course it's my fault. In this case, see, I'm the woman, okay? It's your responsibility. It's your body, your choice. You have to be better at picking the men you lay down with. And because y'all make poor choices, because we don't have the culture of letting our parents help us in the vetting process, these things are problems and byproducts. But let me get to the first video. I could bet all the money in my bank account. It's 4 kids there. They're probably siblings, maybe not. But if they are, I could bet you all the money in my bank account, those kids probably came from a single parent household. I can almost, I could give the benefit of the doubt, but I could almost guarantee they probably came from a single mother household. And look how they are acting towards authority, right? Now, they had to see that somewhere. They cursing at the police. They got this disdain. They're already from young. They got that kid going to jail. You know what I'm saying? It's sad to say, but this is just some of the things, right? Like the neglect. They out there on the curb. They're not in the backyard. They're not in the front yard. They outside in the street on the curb. Barefoot. Cursing. He trying to kick the police, hit the police. This has something to do with parenting. Right? And a lot of these women, because a lot of these women are becoming so masculine too, right? Where they don't even respect male authority. They're raising their children like that. See, it's funny how we talk about toxic masculinity, but some of the most toxic masculine people I know are women, are black women, right? That's something that we don't really fully talk about. But this is just one video. And I could bet you, man. But I want you to see this other video clip real quick.
Many times, if a black man does not have money to give us, we won't even let him see his children. We won't let him spend any time with it because he does not give us whatever the child support is. And I'm not saying that we don't need money to raise a child, but I tried to explain to black women that raising a child consists of much more than feeding, clothing, and sheltering it. That's maintaining one. To raise one, you need a return of the parental coalition of the father and the mother to put the proper values into the child. Many of our boys, when we raise them alone, they grow up with the female emotional mechanism. They are suspicious, they are doubtful, they're disrespectful of womanhood, they're bitchy, they can't make a decision. And many of our girls who grow up in a home where there's no man present, they go out into the world and try to mate. They don't have any idea how to live with a man day to day, how to prepare a proper meal, how to be a mother, how to just be in love in the home. Most of what our people and our children especially have learned about how you have a relationship, they learned off of television.
See? So this sister just broke down how you need the father in the home. Now, I already explained why I put most, not all, most of the responsibility on our sisters. You got a baby making machine between your legs that you need to be more careful of how you use it. This woman just broke down that children need both parents. They need both parents in the household. She just broke down how when a man is raised by his mother alone, he basically, she said, he picks up on her traits. Women raise their men in a certain way. I'm so glad my mother didn't raise me in a certain way. But some of these women, they coddle their boys. They coddle them. They baby them. Right? They do everything for them. So these guys never get to go through a ways of passage, a rite of passage to becoming a man, right? They never get to go through certain things because they're raised by a woman. She said they tend to have the bitchy attitude, can't make decisions. They have a lot of the women traits, right? So when you see a lot of these dudes in today's society that, y'all love saying niggas ain't shit, right? 9 times out of 10, that nigga that you're talking about was raised by a single mother. 9 times out of 10. And I know y'all love deflecting and putting it on the man and saying all of these things. There used to be a time where it wasn't so easy to get into the coochie of a woman. There used to be a time before your so-called sexual liberation. There used to be a time where a man had to propose to you just to get some coochie out of you. Imagine if most of the sisters or all the sisters was on, all the sisters never gonna be on cold. But imagine if most of the sisters were on cold, and they was like, nah, we not giving our shit up until we get a ring, until we get some type of commitment. Imagine what that would do, how that would shift the community. Just imagine. But y'all can't stand to bear that responsibility because y'all want to keep pointing at the men. The same men that you are letting nut in you. It takes two. It takes two to make a baby, but only one to have that baby. And say yes, I'm gonna have it. It only take one. So the responsibility gonna be on you. It's gonna be on you. Take two to make the baby, but it takes one to have it. So when you see a lot of these men, these gangbangers, these dudes that commit crime, that go to prison, that don't have no guidance, even the men that are trying, that are struggling, and you look, I clap it up for the men, because it's men out here who definitely came from a single parent home, and they're trying. They're trying to figure out their masculinity. They're getting with other brothers. They trying to get with role models. They trying to get with other men who could kind of like help them and shape them along the way. So you got to clap it up for the men who are trying. Okay? But there's a lot of men who are struggling. And there's a lot of men who are lost. And they're lost because of the decisions that some of our parents made. Get what I'm saying? I also think welfare has a big part to play with this. I believe if welfare wasn't really around, black women will be trying to make it work way more with their baby fathers. Fuck baby fathers. People need to be getting married. Like the whole notion that people are not even looking at wedlock, that they're so comfortable being baby moms, so comfortable having baby showers. We're not gonna sit here and act like women are not comfortable. I don't have women myself just tell me you want to be my sperm donor like it's cute. That shit is not cute. And I'll be looking at them like, fuck you mean if I want to be your sperm donor? Like, some women really think that shit is cute. They really think it's okay. It's okay to bring a child into the world. Like, you don't got to do nothing. Like, I take care of everything. That's not okay. We're raising children in broken homes. And the women, the so-called queens, the mothers of civilization, all of this bullshit hype that they put behind y'all are making stupid decisions that is not only affecting them, but it's affecting the community. Because you got some so-called liberation today. I don't really want to be married. Like, I just want to be a baby mother. Give me the kid. Like, I see memes on social media talking about just give me the kid. You could keep the man. Like, this is what these women are glorifying. And then those boys grow up, become ain't shit men, or they follow the guidance of other ain't shit men in the community, and then y'all want to cry and complain like niggas ain't shit. Where are the good men? And y'all picking these dudes. Again, 65% of black women are single mothers. Now, I ain't talking, if you're a woman that was married and had a child, I ain't talking about you. If you're a woman, right, who some dude bamboozle you, he beat you in the head, you just didn't peep the signs, and you learned your lesson after that first time, I ain't talking about you. But then there's some of y'all who got 5 kids with different baby daddies. There's some of y'all who got 3 kids with 3 different baby daddies. There's some of y'all who just did not learn y'all lesson from the first mistake. And then some of y'all make it hard for the men to be in their sons' lives or in their children's lives. And all you doing is you're going to make that child suffer. You see, like what the sister said, young girls grow up, they don't know what kind of men to pick because they man not around, because their father was not around. Like I said in my other video, that's the first man that's going to love you non-sexually, the dad. And if the dad is not around, Come on, man. We have to. You have to make the right decisions as a woman. You could die giving birth. You're gonna go through all of that to have a child with an ain't shit dude. You're gonna go through all of that, risk your life to bring a child into the world. Shit is sad, man. And some women are using children as leverage. Some of these women, like I said, America might be one of the only places they incentivize baby motherhood. You're gonna get a crib, you're gonna get some money in your pocket, you're gonna get some food stamps, they're gonna do it all off the strength of the child. Not even you. They doing all of that off the strength of the child. So some women, that's they come up. They be like, I'm gonna have a baby and I'm gonna get my own place in the project somewhere, on some low, impoverished neighborhood where your child gonna have to grow up, become a product of the environment 9 times out of 10. Like, this is the decisions that we are making. This is how we fucking up the community. Let me show y'all the next clip, man. Cause this shit is crazy. We got come on. And don't deflect. Don't come here to deflect. Pay attention to the things you're doing. It's the last clip.
This is why in our culture as black people, when the boys turn a certain age, the men come and get him and take him away from the mother because she can emotionally manipulate him. But since we don't live in our culture no more, we say what we want to say, do what we want to say. We tear our men down and then wonder why they don't make good husbands and fathers. Mothers destroy sons. His mother can speak to him in certain ways that destroy him in ways that can never be repaired.
I'm telling you, man, some of the most toxic masculine people I done met were women. Because a woman don't know how to, she can't be a man. She can't raise a man. So some of these women, they call it being tough. So they and a lot of our women have become masculine. The rise of masculine women is outrageous, right? It's so outrageous that you have women committing masculine crimes. And I say masculine crimes because you never seen this before from women. Women don't kill at the rates that men kill. I'm not saying that women can't kill, but those rates is not even like that. So now you're starting to see the rise and incarceration of women for violent crimes. And it's not about domestic violence partners. It's women in this high testosterone levels out here thinking they're men, getting gun licenses. You know what I'm saying? Want to move, want to be like guys. The rise in violent crime is a correlation to the rise in these high masculine women, right? So this sister made a point. She said men at a certain age, and I say this all the time, women lose control of their kids when they reach those teenage years. And that's when they need their fathers the most. They need that heavy hand. And you know what's crazy? When I became a teenager, this is when I started cooking for myself. This is when my mother made me do my own laundry. You know, my mother used to let me go out. She let me make mistakes. She didn't coddle me. She didn't baby me. She didn't do everything for me. She allowed me to go out there and become a man. She allowed me to travel. She allowed me to do certain things. Get what I'm saying? So she knew that I had to kind of like find my way because she couldn't be a man. So she gave me certain things, but she also allowed me to roam. You get what I'm saying? But guess what? I still ended up in the streets. I still ended up, because I would say I'm a masculine. I was never like some feminine dude trying to be all up under my mom. Some of these dudes are like that. They're clingy. Then they get into relationships. They're clingy. They're controlling. They're looking for their mom in other women. Don't get me wrong. I do think, some of my mom traits, I will hope that they are in a woman that I end up with. My mom don't argue with men. She don't think she's a man. She's a little tomboyish, but she knows she not a man. She not acting like she a man. She not getting in dude's face like she a man. She not doing none of that extra shit. And she know when to shut up. She like, I'm not going back and forth with you. You're a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? She know her place as a woman. A lot of you women don't know your place as a woman. Think you could get in a dude's face. You think you could fight him. You think you could beat him. Anyway, that's not the point. The point that I'm trying to talk about Sisters, you got to be more responsible with your coochie, right? It says 65% of women are single moms in the black community. The average black woman come with 2.5 kids. Come on. Multiple baby daddies. Come on. What are we doing? And then even when you have these children, you don't even try to get them. You don't even try to get them mentors. You don't even try to get them to be around men that could kind of like help them and shape them to be good men. You don't even try to do that because you have this mindset of, I could do it on my own. I'm strong. I don't need no man. Because you want to save face. You want to be out here saving face for people. And this is the message that our younger sisters are getting. They thinking it's cool to have, just baby showers. They don't want to be married. They can't pick a man. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know, like the sister said in the last video, they don't even know what to look for because they never had that example at home. They never had that example at home. And this is just a cycle. Single moms raising boys. Those boys lacking their masculinity, have more children. The hood raise them, the streets raise them. The other dudes around the block that grew up with single moms is telling them what to do and how to do it. They join in gangs, they commit crimes. It's just a cycle. And then more single mothers, more bastard kids, more single mothers, more bastard kids. Broken homes. Cycle. And I already told you why I'm a little more harder in our women. Because I believe that our women could be a big proponent to changing shit around. Start demanding more for your coochie, man. Some of y'all out here giving up the coochie for a sandwich and a Capri Sun. Shit is sad. Because y'all think some sexual liberation. You think you really liberated? You not liberated? That shit only benefit men. Because men don't be getting sex like that. You know how hard it is? It was so hard. A man had to come correct. He had to have his life together. He had to have a place where he could move you in. He had to be able to have some type of finance to be able to marry you, get you a ring, get you things. And nowadays, y'all think y'all winning. Y'all don't even want that. So men are coming with the bare minimum. Bummy. No nothing. And y'all giving up the coochie and getting pregnant. Not only are y'all giving up that coochie, y'all getting pregnant by they ain't shit dudes. And then y'all turn around and say, oh, I seen potential. You ain't seen no fucking potential. Stop lying. You ain't seen no potential. You want to have sex. He put it on you good. And then you know how y'all get to talking during sex. Like, oh, yeah, give me a baby. Yeah, who? Yeah, not in me. Who? Yeah, who? Next thing you know, you're pregnant. I don't believe in abortions. Come on. Since y'all don't have control over y'all bodies, 20 million abortions? 20 million abortions? A whole bunch of bastard kids running around? Oh, I don't got to get married. I don't even want to get married. I don't even care about marriage. That shit is crazy. And you don't even realize how you contributing to the issues in our community today. Raising them little bastard kids. Y'all seen the first video? At least two of those kids gonna go to jail. They seeing some at home. They being neglected. A lot of dudes, man, like the other sister said in the other video, they have this emotional mechanism. That's why these dudes is shooting like these dudes don't even have the composure. They don't even have the composure to have a dialogue. Be like, yo, it's not even that serious. They don't even have the composure to be able to fight it out and shake hands after. Because they have the emotional mechanism. And then the phones, people out there like this recording and stuff, that makes it even worse. But the point is, these dudes have this emotional, they're thinking like women. And we know men are capable of killing at higher rates than women are. Let's just be real. So an emotional man is a dangerous man. Because you don't know what he might do. See, a woman, she's emotional, she get mad. You're stronger than her. You could restrain her. You get what I'm saying? But a man, an emotional man, he has capabilities that, man, listen. And this is what's happening. These dudes are emotional wrecks running around. Emotional ticking time bombs. And they shooting people, they killing people over little shit. And again, and I'll tell you right now, if you look it up, a lot of these kids come from single parent households. And it is what it is. Because I want our sisters to get it. Stop just giving up your coochie. Stop just, make a man commit. Like, damn. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that a man can't leave. But a man is less likely to leave. When you look at divorce rates, the women are the ones that are leaving first. 80% of the women initiate divorce. So even when y'all do end up in situations where y'all actually get married, y'all leave. For whatever reason. You get bored. I don't want to be there no more. Like, that single motherhood shit is not cool. Like, y'all be trying to advocate for that shit. That strong, independent. Like, nah. That shit is not cute. That shit is not cool. Children need both of their parents. They need both of their parents. And again, I'm not absolving men from their part. I just place a little more responsibility on the women. Because you're the one that own and control the baby making machine. You're the one that got the last say so. So, I'm just trying to be real, man. I know, take it personal. And if you're a single mother, man, if you got sons, try to get them some guidance. Because you're going to lose control. You're either going to raise a feminine man, or you're going to raise a struggling man. For the most part, it's both, right? I guess. Because, yeah, and that's what it's going to be. Your son is going to grow up trying to figure out what masculinity is. Trying to figure it out for himself. And then he might see the wrong men on the block and think, oh, that's what it means to be masculine. You know, and that's how a lot of us grew up. Oh, so sleeping with a lot of women means to be masculine. Having a lot of children means to be masculine. A lot of these dudes ain't got shit but kids. That's all they got. Just like a lot of women. A lot of women, they ain't have shit going for them. They still don't got shit going for them. They just got kids. I said in the video, broke people smash the most, right? Because they ain't shit to do. They ain't shit to do but indulge in pleasures. Drink, smoke, do other drugs, and have sex. Indulge in pleasures. Broken homes, man. Broken homes are contributing to fucked up environments, man. This is why it's hard. Like, but this shit is a cycle, and we have to be the ones to break the cycle. We gotta be the ones to break the cycle. So are we gonna break the cycle? A lot of y'all not gonna take heed. Y'all gonna keep trying to deflect, blame the men. But it's your body, your choice. Your accountability and your responsibility. It takes two to make a baby, but only one to decide if you're gonna have it. So let me know what y'all thoughts are. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you like the content. Let's make black women great again, man. Let's start getting married. And even if you want to be married, have children with somebody that's gonna be there, man. Come on. Come on. And if you need help, you need to talk to your dad. Or you need to some men, you need some men, you need a man to help you vet men. Because obviously y'all dropping the ball, right? If you don't know what to look for in a man, or you don't know how to pick a man, then you need some type of guardian, granddad, father, uncle, somebody that you trust as a man needs to be helping you pick your man. But that's the problem, because y'all don't, the family is disintegrated. Like the sister said in the video, our culture, we have lost our culture. We're not even close to family. We don't trust nobody. Like, so we don't even involve people in the decision making of our spouses. We don't even, and it's not about them picking them for you, because some of y'all need to go back to that. But it's just, sometimes men are able to pick up on things that you do not pick up on from a man. Just like women pick up on certain things from women that sometimes men don't pick up on. And that's all it is about. Because obviously y'all struggling to pick the right men. Or maybe y'all not struggling. Maybe y'all just really want the ain't shit dudes. Because I already said that, y'all like the ain't shit dudes. But I'm out of here, man. Let me know what y'all thoughts are. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.